Oh, this is terrible. The former divisional officer for Bamenda 2, Nicholas Kongo, finally died at the Douala General Hospital. You know he was shot in Limbe by unknown gunmen. That was on the 17th of July 2025, this year, 12 days after battling at the Douala General Hospital. He finally died because of the bullet that he received during that shooting in Limbe, in the southwest region of Cameroon. And it is terrible that on February 6, 2024, this very divisional officer was taken away by Ambazonia fighters, around 7 of them. He was taken away alongside his driver and bodyguard. But the bodyguard and the driver were finally killed by Ambazonia fighter. And he came out on videos and said he managed to escape. And up to date, nobody believed that he escaped from the hands of the Ambazonia fighters. And the governor of the northwest region of Cameroon, it says that why he was released. Meaning, if he was released, meaning they pay something for him to be released within 24 hours. And then not up to 2 years, that is 1 year with some few months after he escaped from the hands of the Ambazonia fighter, he was shot in Limbe, in the southwest region of Cameroon, by unknown gunmen. And up to date, the government are unable to identify who shot him in Limbe. The Ambazonia have not claimed any responsibility, meaning they might not be the one behind him. Who then shot the divisional officer in Limbe, and he finally died after 12 days. On the 20th, while he was in the hospital battling for his life, President Paul Biya transferred him from Bamenda 2 as a divisional officer to Baham in the West region as state divisional officer while he was in the hospital. And then he died without even seeing his new office or his new subdivision that he was transferred to. May his soul rest in peace. This is CFA talking point. And all we keep on saying is that what the Anglophone crisis should come to an end. Because whatsoever happened in southern Cameroon, they will either blame the military or they will blame the Ambazonia fighters, in which there are criminals doing terrible things within. And there is no way to even figure out. The military are even reluctant to find out, to launch an investigation, because they already believe that they are Ambazonia, but Ambazonia are responsible, in which Ambazonia might not be responsible for it. But because of this crisis, they will just assume like that. And people are going. Criminals are taking advantage of it. But President Paul Biya hold on to the military solution to end the crisis in southern Cameroon. And Cameroonians are going. Southern Cameroonians are going. Property being destroyed. Children not going to school. People living in insecurity and fear every blessed day of their lives. But one man called President Paul Biya, 92 years old, seeking another 7 years again in office, hold on to the military solution. Because if President Paul Biya happened to win this election, many and Southern Cameroonians will remain again for another 7 years under this insecurity and conflict. Cameroon is ranked under the first 10 countries experiencing extreme conflict because of the Anglophone crisis. And President Paul Biya wants to prolong it again for another 7 years. Everybody, even his master in France, Emmanuel Macron, came to Yaoundé and said he should call for another dialogue. But President Paul Biya refused. If a slave can deny the order of his master, meaning the reason for that military solution in southern Cameroon is too powerful, that he can disobey his master for it. People are going. And when a senior divisional officer will go, Cameroonian will say, or Ambazonia will say, oh, it is a win for all. One of a worker have gone. No, all these people are victims. The only person behind the atrocity in southern Cameroon is President Paul Biya. At times, I will blame the military because they have to, at time to say no or even ask questions. They started in 2022 asking questions, 2021 asking questions in Douala concerning this Anglophone crisis, saying it openly, but they called them behind and sealed them out. and up to date since 2021. Nobody, military have never mentioned anything again. And people are going. Military are going, Ambazonia fighters are going, innocent civilians are going, criminals take advantage of it, and they are doing terrible things in the name of, they will say they are Ambazonia. And that will be all. There will be no investigation. God help us. May his soul rest in peace. And may the comfort of God be with his family.